drug bag full of drugs. This is just like what I roll around with now.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's legal. It's an excessive amount, but I'm like, can never be too prepared.
No, man, you never
got
know.
like 10 blunts and an ounce of weed.
You never know when you're gonna fucking have a party. Just show up on the side.
I fill it up like your car. Just fill up once a week and fill it regular.
How much we got there, Joe
I
Rogan?
don't smoke that premium. Get fucking anxiety.
Listen, I take 2,000 milligrams of the Death Star as a cocksucker and get on a plane.
I'm on like 660 right now.
Holy shit.
That's fake black market packaging though, so.
It's probably like, what, like 500? Like,
It says, the one says 600 and then the other ones were the capsules. And they say 20 milligrams each, but I don't feel dick from them.
really?
I'm just eating them as like a snack. Just like, oh, these delicious Flintstone vitamins.
God,
It's like fucking candy. My head hurts.
Cod liver
I can't
oil.
see right now. Fucking vitamin A overdose.
Dude, my fucking...
I ate 92 Quaaludes in 1973. I was in a cemetery and I shit my pants. Sorry, Joey Diaz.
Joey Coco. Seymour. Dude. Yeah, so I got a bitch about this. There's two... Dude, you got me going with the fucking vaccine shit that you said. But, yo, before I even get on
COVID podcast.
COVID podcast. No,
I got my gummies, sorry, I didn't mean to slap your laptop.
Yeah, just break that. This is a very visual
These
bit.
fucking muffins, the Bill Burr thing where he has the visual about smashing someone's table full of muffins at some like farmer's market. That's a whole... But
Yeah, okay.
the gummies, the coffee, the blunts, the water.
You got the whole setup. You got the kit.
No, he had some whole long closing bit about intrusive thoughts. And like he was just smiling and laughing like an idiot in public for no reason. And his wife was like, well, what are you laughing at? And he told her. And she was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because there was some old lady selling a table full of muffins. And he just had the intrusive thought of just going over and just smashing all over her muffins and flipping over her table.
Dude, thank you for not only talking about your girlfriend currently, but that just reminded me of my ex-girlfriend. I'm going to have to bleep.
Did I talk about my girlfriend?
Nah.
The goal is to not talk about her.
No, not on the pod.
That fucking
I didn't,
bitch.
But
You fucking whore. I'm gonna smack you around when I get home tonight, you fucking fat cunt.
But yeah, dude, actually
Oof.
did that to somebody. She was in her sorority, like they were all hanging out at Dunkin' Donuts or some shit. And apparently she was like sitting there and there's just a bag sitting on the table, and she was like, I had this impulse to just punch the bag as hard as I could. And sure enough, like one of my sorority sisters had like a jelly or like a cream filled, like something that was like a filled donut, and it just like explodes.
She did it.
Oh yeah,
she didn't just have the impulse.
No,
she followed through with
She
it.
punched the shit out of a fucking like Dunkin' Donuts bag, and it just explodes. And you know, like when you get like a greasy ass, like it just like turns like the bag instantly cloudy. And her friend's like, "What the fuck was that all about?" She's like, "Oh."
Just felt like it.
Dude.
Seems like a rational human being.
Actually, I think the statute of limitations is up. I can finally tell you about the other impulsive shit she did. I broke her nose.
Jesus Christ.
I broke her nose one time.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So there was
She
this.
ran into my fist 10 times, officer.
No. So the
No
week.
respect.
Oh, like a week or two before, she was here because she lived in Maryland. I'd have to go down there all the time. But a week or two before
Had
that,
to go down.
she.
Oh.
Andrew Dice Scrocky. Hickory dickory dock. I can't see my fucking cock.
South of the border, where the tuna fish play.
He's a.
This
yeah.
all started by psychiatry and cunnilingus.
Dude, but yeah, I gotta stay on topic because the story rules. So she's at my house, and we're downstairs, we're in the kitchen, and she's like doing this thing with a glass where she's like going like this at me, like kind of like feigning like she's gonna hit me, and I'm like, yo, knock it off. And she's like, and then keeps doing it, and then sure enough, one time she does like get close enough where I didn't even react. I was just kind of standing like at guard like this. Dude, fucking shatters the glass over my arm and like cuts me all up. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck was that about? She's like, I didn't think you'd do anything. I was like, I didn't do anything. You just broke that over my hand. So she like
What do you mean she didn't think you'd do anything?
Like I didn't. I was just standing there like this, like, yo, knock it off. And then sure enough, I just hear
she tried to blame it on you.
Yeah, tried to like turn, and then like I have to
typical broad
fucking pick up all this broken glass off the fucking ground, and like my hand's bleeding, and there's like glass in it and shit. So I'm just like confused more than anything. So then like a couple of weeks go by, I go down to visit her in Maryland. I'm at her parents' house, standing in her kitchen, and I'm making her something on the burner. So I'm cooking like over an open flame with one hand, and then she keeps trying to like punch me in the balls while I'm sauteing shit. And I'm like, yo, will you knock it the fuck off? And like she's like, don't swear around my parents. Don't swear around my parents. And then like 2 seconds would go by, and she'd like grab my ass, so I jump and then try and clock me in the dick. And I'm like, dude,
it's the
like,
worst,
dude. So there's like one where she literally like I had to like kind of like, you know when they like go for the uppercut on your nuts, like kind of like this, like they, or maybe I don't know.
You probably never heard any women try and punch me in the balls.
She tried to like uppercut me like this with the outside arm, and this arm was right here. So I block with my elbow and I hit her on her bicep, so it bounces her arm up towards herself, and she ends up punching herself in the face and breaking her nose and starts just bleeding everywhere.
How do you explain that to the fucking
her
parents?
dad is like 3 feet away in the living room and just sees me going like, yo, will you knock it off? And then her go and like a bloody nose, and he thought I popped her, and he never looked me in the eye again. Like we broke up maybe like 4 months later, but like yeah, he like straight up never looked me in the eye again.
Fuck.
And like she had
she defended you, or she was like, "Hey, fucking gave me a shot, Dad."
No, she explained what she did, but like she didn't really explain it in a way where it was
was his fault.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, "Well, I was like horsing around with him."
He punched me in my face with my hand.
Like, I just remember it being like that. Like you know when you do like something that you're like, "I'll never do that again in a million tries." If I did, like you make a shot from across the room,
put a knife through Stu's hand.
Yeah, like that.
I swear, officer. I know he owes me $2,000, but it was an accident.
Dude, like, yeah, it was just one of those things where it's like a 1,000,000-to-1 shot. I just like blocked in the correct way, or I just redirected her arm up into her own face.
I had a machine gun, she had a kilo. just made sense, Dad.
Oh, dude, man.
I net her, she hit herself.
I fucking, like, I haven't thought about that. And like, I was like thinking the other day, I had nostalgia because like accidentally sent me a picture of them while they were all like rolling on Molly at the wedding. And I'm gonna have to bleep her name too, but
fuck her.
Nah, she's cool. She's actually a really good person. She listens to my like I had a manic episode like when I got home from work, all about fucking like vaccines and like and all sorts of shit. And I didn't tell her.
Gotta get into that too. Eventually.
I didn't tell her that, but like no, I was like straight up like doing pull-ups and just being like, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with my coworkers. It must suck so fucking bad. Like,
are you mad at like Big Pharma? You're like,
no,
fuck my dumb coworkers.
No. My coworkers are like constantly on TikTok and constantly on YouTube and constantly on Facebook. And I was like, yo, did you guys see what's going on in Kabul? And they're like, no, and like acted like I was like a jerk off for fucking like being
fucking nerd. You watching news articles?
Yeah, and then I'm like, yo, it's like kind of like a crazy situation. And like 3 days later, they're like, oh my god, there's this video of these people falling off a plane, and it's like it's so sad seeing that because it's like those people are like there because of us. It's like
fake.
What the absolute fuck is wrong with you, dumb fucking holes? Like they are. Shane Gillis says they're dog brains because they just live for like attention.
I thought you meant the Afghanis.
Oh, yeah. No, they're goat fuckers.
Who cares if they die?
Who cares? I mean,
jump off the plane, stupid.
I don't like. I mean, I do feel bad for them. Actually, dude. That thing with the watermelons was fucking hilarious. Did I not show you that?
You might have, but I'm drawing a blank.
There's like you know, on like
2,000 milligrams, Joe.
Yeah. You know, like when you're on Snapchat, how you can go onto the heat map where it's like you scroll all the way to the map and it's like it shows you where there's like a lot of people posting on their stories. I would just go to Kabul. Like I was going to like Nairobi, Kenya, and like fucking Somalia. I found like there's a dude in North Korea, Pyongyang, North Korea, where he's just in an attic. And he's like,
or whatever.
Yeah, Pyongyang. He's in someone's attic and it's just like, yo, bro, I'm in the attic.
I saw that.
Yeah,
you sent that.
I think I said that to you, but yeah, there's like there's just like weird shit. And I didn't know they had Snapchat in North Korea, like let alone like the capital city where people can just freely like Snapchat. But
it seems sus.
But like, yeah, I went to Kabul like the day that plane shit happened, and then there's just the only story that made like
snap story, like
yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, fucking Bugs Bunny. It works.
But yeah, like all I found in Kabul was like 90 snaps about like the airport road being closed, and then this one that was just these like 8 dudes getting really excited over a truck full of watermelons. And it just says
see that.
watermelons in England. Here, dude, I'll yeah, no, dude, I'll show you. Gotta hang on, I'll go get it.
Watermelons.
Like this is the
It's not watermelon season there.
dude, I have like no idea. Like this, it's just like all I'm seeing on the news is like Kabul's like fucking under siege by the Taliban. And yeah, there's like a couple. Like I think I saw like 2 or 3 ones of people like walking around with AKs. But then, like,
What was I just saying before that? I like paused.
what?
I paused in the middle of a sentence to watch that clip.
I don't know.
Fuck it.
Rewind. Yeah, Jamie, pull that up.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a difficult situation.
It is. Exactly. You can cut back into that. It's a bit of a difficult situation.
Oh.
And we're back.
What if it was The Sopranos, but it was all fucking...
Just do the sound effects from like Drugs Inc. where it's like, yo, my name T-Bone. I sell fucking 10 pounds of weed a day.
Dude, that show's so fucking funny.
So fake.
Well, there's like some of it that's like actually real. Like I have like a encyclopedic knowledge of like all Discovery Channel fucking like their true crime shows.
Love true crime.
Bro,
especially the drug stuff.
The fucking Drugs Inc. In Baltimore, Maryland, there's this one moment that was like so fucking funny, and I found the clip of it not too long ago because Allison didn't believe me, but it was for I'm gonna have to bleep his name. His favorite fucking drug of like if he had to pick one, what his favorite would be, like
that he's done.
Yeah,
has experience with. It's got to be something dumb like fucking baby aspirin or like Advil or something.
No.
Vitamin D.
No, fucking. He told me he
Ketamine.
smoked PCP.
This makes a lot of sense. This is a man who's like 40 and rides a bicycle. And
Yeah, he's
Avalon
20.
I'm
He's
fucking with
27, but he has a kid and he doesn't have a
cares about the
driver's license.
environment.
Well, he does. He also likes playing Pokemon Go. Smoke PC.
What is the real reason? We don't have to, you can cut this out too, but what we've talked about before, but why doesn't he want, does he want a license, or he just straight up, like my cousin doesn't drive because his friend died in an accident and he's like scared of driving. I understand that aspect.
He just doesn't really want one.
Has he ever had a license?
No, he's never had one. He's I've known him since he was like 19, I think, or 18 or 19, and he's never had any inclination.
You're kind of fucked if you're a poor kid and like your parents don't get you the 6 hours, and then you don't ever get your permit, like, and you're just kind of fucked.
Dude,
and you don't have anyone to get a ride to the DMV to get your permit when you're 17, and then you don't.
Like
some people's parents don't have cars. How are you even going to take your test?
Like he doesn't have like a car that like I've offered to like let him drive like out of Avalon. Like there's a couple times where I was like leaving work hammered.
By 27, it's like,
yeah, like
bro, I just finally got my nice car, which is a fucking base model 2016 Corolla. But before that, my last 3 vehicles were under $2,000, and they all lasted multiple years with like, I mean, some repairs, but nothing crazy. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like, how are you 27? You can't save up $2,000 and get like a used Honda Civic.
Well,
the market's a little high right now.
Yeah, he is a kid now, so he's a little apprehensive to just go like.
Even more fucking reason to get a car. Was he gonna get a baby seat for his fucking Huffy?
Yes.
Get the little weird trailer thing where you
dude,
just fucking risk your baby to the wolves. You can't even see him.
I can't fucking see out of one of my eyes, and there are so many fucking Karens just riding around Avalon with those fucking things on the back there. And like I've almost taken out like so many
I would
tourists.
just run over the trailer.
I know, right? Like
See how long till the parent notices. And
like the dog
trailer dragging.
It's like the dog in Family Vacation where they tie the dog to the back of the car and then drive like 300 miles.
Oh my god!
Have you never seen that movie?
No.
Yeah, it's like
Does the dog live?
No. They just like they're like they like leave they're supposed to bring this ant with them, and the ant has a dog, and they tie the dog to the back of the car while they're at the rest stop, and then forget to take the dog off the leash and bring it back in.
It's like Napoleon Dynamite throwing the Ken doll out the fucking bus window on a piece of floss.
Exactly, dude.
Just for 300 miles in a live canine.
I love the scene in that movie where the cow gets shot. Like, they're like, oh yeah, Lyle's coming by to shoot the cow. They do it in front of a school bus full of kids. Dude,
That movie rules.
that movie is brilliant.
It was ahead of its time in the weirdest way.
Yeah, you ever watch the show? They made an animated show about it.
No, I remember seeing commercials. Was it Comedy Central?
No, I think it was like Fox or CBS or something. It wasn't particularly good. It wasn't like even like close to how good the fucking movie was.
That movie's lightning in a bottle. You're not even just the this is right up your alley. Like the coloring and like the film, like it was just real 70s like
it's
type
like
weird.
super cheap.
Yeah.
It was like I listened to that movie with a commentary on all the fucking time, or like not like
director's commentary.
Yeah. It
doesn't even come off as cheap to me. It just has like this certain like, I don't know how to explain, like just the hue or whatever.
Yeah,
like
the aesthetic of it.
Not
framing.
Filter, but like whatever kind of color filter they might have on it.
So you've seen The Godfather, obviously, because I know that's probably like one of like the four. You know how like Coppola shot that, and like it's more in Godfather 2.
One of the 4 movies I've seen.
Yeah, it is one of those.
Godfather, Casino, Godfather 2, Goodfellas, Sopranos, 10 fucking times.
Yeah, I mean that's
pretty much it.
Yeah, I applaud you on your ignorance to how you actually went and wait.
Fucking was the one. You're gonna fucking kill me, Donnie, with that. I love that. Everyone hates that one. I love it. It's long. It puts me to sleep.
Yeah, exactly. It's comfortable.
I like it.
But
if you actually watch it, it's good. But what's the one movie? Donnie Brasco.
Donnie Brasco.
Kill me with that fucking draft, Donnie.
Fucking, I gotta cancel the prick.
The best fucking.
I got prick cancer. You're an animal. This is the bow. Why don't you go to the stern? Dude, Al Pacino is like off the fucking rails in that movie, and I fucking love every fucking scene. Hey, tell Donnie calls. Tell him I said I understand. It's like the dumbest thing to like. No, he's not gonna call you.
In real life, apparently, the guy like knew he was gonna die and went to the meeting anyway. Like,
really?
Gangster, like the real Sonny Black or whatever.
I mean, if he's dying of cancer, I don't see why. He's like, at least he's going out on his fucking feet.
It's pretty fucking. Yeah, he's a stand-up guy.
Hey. Oh, he's a fucking good fella.
The mob life seems so rad.
No, it does not.
What?
I mean, it like
the
movies
first half of Goodfellas, you're getting into the copa and the back door and the money and the fucking gumads, but the two in the back of the head.
Yeah,
that's the scary part.
Well, but like also we're not talking about like college educated people here. You're talking about like literal like dumb fucks that are just like, hey, my uncle used to beat guys up by the dock, so therefore now I control all the books in Philly.
I want what I deserve. I want what I'm owed to the family.
I'm gonna have to bleep a whole bunch of this fucking names and shit. But do you know who?
Yeah.
Philly mobsters.
What the fuck? I'm a mob enthusiast. I watch mob YouTube channels. He just got off fucking parole.
This thing.
He just got off parole. He did a fucking like 2-year bid over some gambling shit.
Racketeering.
Does he own the it wasn't racketeering.
No. That's what he originally went down
indicted, but like they only were able to get him on a gambling pinch, and he did like a year and then like a year and a halfway house.
Does
he own that tile business? I'm always like, how you doing? What if it's a cousin or something? Some kind of front, some kind of...
Might be the same family, but I don't think that's him. I've asked my dad that before, actually, and he didn't give me a straight answer. Or at least I don't think he did.
Oh, shit.
I mean, dude, there's like...
Jay's like,
So, my one cousin, and if you're a mob enthusiast, you could look him up. His name bleep that, but...
why not? Why bleep him? He's fucking... Is he still alive?
Yeah, he runs... And he got indicted. Yeah, he got indicted.
Didn't he do a bid? Is this the guy we're talking about?
Yeah.
He did like a bid in the late 80s or something?
No. It was when he got taken down, I think it was like 1998, 1999, somewhere around there. They all got originally indicted for murder, and then like it got knocked down to racketeering, and got like a different... You can do your thing.
Nah, fuck him. I'm not answering.
But yeah, like... He got like racketeering, and then my uncle or cousin or whatever fucking got racketeering as well. But like my mom like was a lawyer. She followed the case pretty fucking closely and was like, yeah, all these guys are fucking retarded. And my dad's like, yeah, I know. Like my cousin apparently was best known in the neighborhood because he was a tough guy, but they only considered him a tough guy because he rode his bike on the third rail and electrocuted himself.
And lived?
Yeah.
Gangster.
Yeah.
He's a stone cold killer.
But yeah, he also...
That crew's really tight, from what I've heard on the fucking mob YouTube Philly guy who like analyzes it. Apparently, click. They've been tight since like teenage years or whatever. Like none of them dimed on each other. They all like kind of.
They all did bits together too. Like I think they all like kind of came out around the same time, which they try not to do on federal cases or whatever. But I don't think any of the federal charges stuck. I think
Sopranos like the class of 2002. Or
yeah,
like, Tony B. There he is.
I cut that part out. No, don't go there.
Nah. Okay.
All right. Yeah, exactly. He told me to call you out on it. I'm not letting you go there. I'm going to talk. Okay, so vaccines.
We can say like I don't want to talk about my girlfriend on the podcast all the time because then I can't show it to her and be like, hey, this is me fucking saying how I really feel about you.
Here, I'll make it so you can show it to her. He absolutely loves you, but you guys are both fucking retarded sperms, and you don't know how to communicate like adults.
That's fair. That's a pretty accurate assessment.
Jake needs to come blow off steam at me because I'm slightly more aspy than him.
Yeah,
and
me feel normal.
Yeah, exactly. By comparison,
yeah.
Like you just need to like blow off some steam and be like, "Hey, man, did you know that Joe Biden is fucking dead, probably dead, and they don't have any photos of him at Camp David? And I think that the world is going to Bitcoin." Like, yeah, I'm just like I've been on it.
Vaccinations,
dude. I'm telling you, like I've been just like way too deep on 4chan lately, and it's like, okay, so
I just listened to Sam Tripoli's Tinfoil Hat podcast and go from there.
I mean, that's like not bad. I listen to War Mode every week, and it kind of scares my boss because like, nice.
Tripoli posted something I was going to mention like 10 minutes ago, but I forget what it was. It was something about one of the conspiracies.
Dude, there's like one right now.
Oh, that the plane wasn't real.
Which one? 9/11?
No.
Because Brewer said that on the fucking Cumia thing.
Yeah, no, that I've heard that one a bunch of times, but that they were like CGI.
No. He pointed a very interesting logical fallacy. They have photos of both planes hitting, and they have video of one plane hitting. From what I understand, there might be video of both planes. But he was like, "Yo, do you remember at the time United Airlines like had fucking red tails on their planes, and neither of these planes had." That's fucking weird, man. That is fucking weird. Dude, it's like...
They're all fucking psyops. I've been so zeitgeisted out since like I was 18 that I don't believe anything on the news.
I know.
Bill Burr came back around from like full crazy.
Yeah, because he's got... I mean...
Well, yes, but... I feel like I've come back around from it. Like I don't talk about it, but I still am a complete Illuminati psycho deep down, but I don't like bring it up at dinner parties anymore. Like, yo, the banks and the fucking, it's just not.
Dude, so all these countries in South America are trying to convert their GDP, like pretty much all of their
Granddaddy
currency.
perp.
Yeah, exactly. They're trying to convert all their fucking Marahutsi into Bitcoin.
Marinada.
But yeah, they're trying to turn all of their like liquid currency and like reserves into BTC or like Ethereum. And
didn't Venezuela or one of those countries actually make their national currency?
They did, and it got shut down in like some fucking like tribunal thing. Like it wasn't the United Nations. It's like some fucking organization I never heard of. Was like like the IMBF or something. It's not even the International Mutual Fund or whatever. It's
IMDb.
Yeah, it's IMDb in the Internet Movie Database.
Joe's movie podcast.
Fucking today we're watching Rounders. I went broke.
The end.
Yeah, splat.
Yeah. I rounded the parking garage until I got to the top floor. And then...
How, for like a split second, did you think that was me the other day?
No.
Really? Okay,
no.
Cool.
I just wanted to break your balls.
Okay, cool. Because I was like, I have been saying a lot of crazy shit lately. I deleted Facebook and Instagram. Like, I'm... I don't know, man. I'm like...
Facebook's terrible.
It's so bad.
Whenever I delete Facebook, I feel like I'm not in a great mental space. Where I'm like,
no, I'm not. I'm clearly not.
I've done it a few times, and usually like within 3 weeks, I'm like back on there because you're like taking a shit or you're waiting in the doctor's office, and you're like, fuck it. What else am I gonna do?
Well, like I'm going to either of those places. I'm finna just shitting backwards and not going to the doctor.
I've just been shitting in boxes and mailing it myself and eating it. Shout out to Dr. J.
Yeah, is he? Have you ever like talked to him in a while? Like, have you had any tummy issues?
I'm doing all right. I had my last appointment was like a few weeks ago, but
you're keeping up with it, right on.
I'm able to start. I've been able to start scaling back the supplements and adding things back in, and I don't have to have an appointment like every month. Like it's like every 3 months, just a little check in.
Nice.
I got scammed by a fucking hippie doctor. What are you gonna do?
I mean, at least you're keeping up with it.
No, I'm night and day better compared to how I was, and I eat shit. Like I eat French fries and fucking treats a lot now, and I have no self control. Oh, it's bad. I'm not eating the bun. Like I'll get a burger at Wawa at night, and I'll just like lettuce wrap it or knife and fork it.
Yeah.
Last night was the first time that I like. At the end, it's like special instructions, and like I read online that you could like
dick in it.
I read online that you could just like type in there like lettuce wrap or whatever, but like this Wawa, it was like the manager will be over in a second. Like the thing came up on the screen, I'm like, fuck.
You'd have to have a conversation.
She was like, "What are we doing, hun?" And I'm like, "Can I just get that with no bun?" I wasn't even gonna lettuce wrap it. She's like, "Do you want me to lettuce wrap it for you?" I'm like, "Sure." And then the lettuce wrap was like E. coli lettuce, and I ended up just not eating it. Like it was like some soggy, like dark green, thin, like a fucking backwood leaf wrapped around my burger.
Dude, I told you like when I was playing poker the other day, that lady told me that there's like this thing going on with all the truckers. Like I think there is like this like conspiracy, like there's got to be some conspiracy about like the food source right now, because like everything we're getting is like of either very low to minimal quality. It's just like not fucking good food, like straight up and down.
Prices are really high.
Prices are through the fucking roof. And then, like, I find out the other day while I'm playing poker over at Harrah's, there's this lady that was playing at the table that was, she's a lady! Yeah, I had to.
Like, fucking You're at Harris, right?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, local humor. Okay. Harris is a fucking dump.
It's,
and the out there.
They have 100-hand poker, and you could smoke inside, and neither of which are really that appealing. But
100-hand poker?
Yeah, 100-hand deuces wild.
They meant $100 a hand. I'm like, damn, dude.
I mean, you could play $100 a hand. Yeah. You could play like 5,100. I don't think you can play there. I think you play 5,100 at Borgata if you put up a wait list. But.
Where could I actually go to bet like $40K on roulette? You think they would take it?
Yeah, they totally would take it. I don't think Harris
like the high rollers room.
Yeah, they would.
Somewhere in AC would though, for sure.
Well, what they'd probably do is if you're gonna drop $40K, they're gonna try and send you over to the credit office and be like, yeah, well, we'll tell you this, we'll subsidize your loss. We'll add it. We'll give you $60K right now if you agree to pay back at like 4% in a month, and then like. They just know that you're gonna fucking probably roll through. Yeah, and then like only
so
have
give you an additional $60K or
no,
20K.
No, 20K on top. No. I forget how they do. It's like a way where it's like if you come in and you're like, hey, I'm gonna bring 40K. I want a private table so that you can handle my action. They're gonna try and get you to like do like 60K on credit, and then I think like if you lose 20, you don't have to pay back that 20 or something, like some weird scheme like that. Some guy that works with one of my coworkers was breaking it down for me because he did it with like low time. He did it like he would go and take like I think like 12,000 out, and
what if you win, you have to pay back that 20.
No, you just have if you win, you're just giving them back the principal on the loan and then taking the profit.
Okay,
and if you get it before 30 days, you don't have to pay any interest on it, or at least that's what this guy was saying when he did this.
These are things we'll never have to deal with. With our fucking like $500 scumbag bankrolls.
I mean, I'm actually like I was like talking to Jay about it. Jay actually gave me a real big pep talk. Wait, before I get off topic about gambling, that fucking lady was saying she's like a logistics coordinator. So all of the fucking trucking companies are like hired guns. Like you get like trucking corporations like Penske and like fucking U-Haul, Penske, whatever the fuck it is. They're like McLean works for like Wawa exclusively. Like it's like a subsidiary of Wawa, but it's like its own independent thing. So they all have logistics coordinators because you got to figure out which direction shit's going. So you know, like I have this many drivers with empty trucks that are looking to haul back to like this location, so they can like figure shit out. And they all work together, and it's like a logistics company does that. So this chick was the logistics coordinator, and she's like, "Oh yeah, they're keeping all like the really good drivers off the road right now because like." So most of them are like old dudes and like veterans and shit, so they can retire at 55. Like if they've put in the legwork with their, you know, like do the 30 years, paying your 401k, they retire, and then like that's already a built-in cost. So they're like, hey, COVID kind of fucked everything up. You should retire early. So like they already have that cost fixed. So they're encouraging the old heads to retire, and then all the people that are like union workers, they're also like, hey. We're going to put, you're going to collect unemployment, and you're going to collect unemployment indefinitely, and we're going to add a bonus on top of your unemployment through the union to keep you off the roads. And they're like, cool. So they're just hiring like literally anyone with a CDL right now. And we are getting like dumb fucking like knuckle draggers. And she's like, yeah, and it's because like they'll just hire anybody. They'll hire anybody as long as they're not union. And it's like, okay, that's kind of fucking fucked. Like we had a dude, I think I told you the other day, showed up with a fucking bag, like a transparent sack of onions, and was like, yo, you got these potatoes. Yeah, you got the potatoes. And he's like, we're like, yo, these aren't potatoes. He's like, nah, it says potatoes. It's like, I can see through the bag the onions. Like,
bake these.
She's
just serve baked onion with a steak. Get another letter in the mail.
Oh, that guy is such a fucking scumbag, dude. My boss had me talk to some guy today. I feel really bad because he was nice. Usually, if she's got like a difficult customer, she just makes me fucking like kind of put the fucking old charm on him. This old guy kept calling the restaurant and he wouldn't leave a message. He hands me the phone. She's just like, "Yo, I'm not here." So he's like, "Hi, who is this?" I was like, "Hi, this is." Like, not a woman. And I was like, be a guy's name too. What can I do for you? And he just like turned out to be this like old dude that was trying to sell some of his artwork at the restaurant. And I just like fucked with him relentlessly. I felt so fucking bad. Like he hasn't called back since. And like
obviously,
I mean,
I
I have to bleep her name too.
I am.
Oh god damn it, dude. So yeah, so we got onto it today, man. With like the fucking vaccines. So everybody at work's like talking about how they're going to get their third booster shot or whatever soon. And I'm like, I haven't even gotten my first shot, and I don't plan on it at this point. When I see like all the like, I know how long I'm not fucking risking my body on some fucking shit that's not FDA approved. Like I don't even need it. Like I have an immune.
FDA.
I was. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
No, that's all I got.
I like it. Like, so I've been listening to people that are smarter than me talk about this, and I don't have any fucking idea, but like what the fuck any of this shit means. But what it seems like from the VAERS report, there are more people dying from the vaccine than like the vaccine is currently killing people. And it's like, why the fuck are we even? Oh,
the Delta. You mean that COVID's killing people?
Yeah. Like you people.
Said more people are dying from the vaccine.
Yeah.
Than the vaccine's killing people.
No. The vaccine is killing more people than COVID is currently. I'm sorry if I got that backwards, but yeah, it's like there's like almost like 8,000 deaths. I think it was like 6,700 a week ago or so, or 2 weeks ago, and now it's
those
like
numbers are like massively underreported as well.
Yeah, and like people don't like. I get that it's like scary if you have like a reason to need a vaccine, like get one, but like the fact that they're gonna,
it shouldn't be fucking mandated.
Exactly, there's no fucking reason for that.
I don't even care if you want it. I might give you a little side eye, like okay, but
well, I'm just like hearing about my like all
I don't want to break their balls because I don't want my balls broken about it.
Yeah, exactly. Same. It's like I just like we kind of like
wear your mask, do your thing, but I'm not.
I haven't.
You see people out now wearing it, and it's just like.
I keep mine on me. Like I have like one of those gaiters. So like if I see someone walk in, because like I work in a customer's like a retail setting.
You have to at work.
So like
I'm saying, like people voluntarily wearing it. There's people outside in Ocean City like walking down the street wearing it. It's like
you're fucking retarded.
You're a faggot. Like you don't even have to bleep that. I'm
okay
with getting canceled.
I'm fine with that.
We say faggot here.
I'm trying to get canceled already because I just need a couple days off work to get my head straight.
Just
fucking
quit.
Sleepy boy. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Like they might all get like.
We'll just do this 9 to 5, just 8-hour live.
8 hour every day.
I've gotta go. You can just come on and show our fat tits on the fucking.
Literally have to hire an intern to just bleep us saying. Every 5 minutes.
30-second delay or whatever.
You make an 18-year-old intern go bald in 15 minutes. They just keep saying it. I don't get it. It's not even funny.
She was pointing out the other day that I'm fucking thinning. I was like, no, I'm not. Fuck you.
Dude, it sucks. I'm gonna shave.
We're getting old.
I know. I'm falling apart, man.
Care.
At least
my most favorite hobby is
jerking.
Gonna fucking kill me. Riding a motorcycle. Like I don't care about my fucking hair thinning.
I mean, that's good. I'm like, I'd rather you at least like die doing what you love, like than being like 60 and fucking like your dick's not working or whatever.
Nah, I want to still ride then. But I was just saying, fuck the hair. Who cares? Like,
shave it.
Yeah, no, I do. It's not like that bad yet. I'll be like Joey Diaz with the thin fucking hair, but just comb it back still.
Every now and then I take a picture of like the selfie photo, like of the top of my head. And I just like. And it's like
Just
it's
to
like
humble yourself and
dude,
ruin your day.
I mean, it's
I
not,
stare at my fat tits in the mirror like once a week, and I'm just like, I should kill myself.
dog. It's not hard to humble myself. All I need to do is stare like at the fucking mirror and be like, oh yeah, like you're short and you're ugly and like. You, dude, no matter how, no, you know what's weird too is that I often forget that
You're
I have
not
a
ugly.
no. I often forget I have a red eye. I'm like I legit forget, and people think that I've been in a fight and will look at me funny and kind of size me up, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like some guy at Fred's today did that to me, the liquor store. I had to go pick up wine.
See the other guy.
It's what I always say.
Yeah.
I always say.
I've gotten it twice. Is when I put you on my Snapchat story. I've had 2 different people ask me if you had a face tattoo.
Oh, that's badass. Yeah,
And I was like,
God gave him
nah,
one.
it's just a birthmark. He's got like glaucoma or something. I don't know.
It's called hemangioma.
AIDS.
Yeah,
Gades.
Gades.
Homangioma.
Homo.
Oh my god. I feel like Tom when Bert makes him laugh. He's like, I need a psychologist. Tom's like, I need a psychologist right now or whatever. He's like, I need therapy.
I actually listened to Two Bears, One Cave the other day.
I'm lightheaded.
Yeah, same. Fucking eyeballs hurt.
Does your nipples hurt?
No, it's my eyeballs. Those two.
My pepperoni nipples hurt. Oh, when it's hot, my nipples get bigger. It's terrible.
Oh, dude. You know what's weird? I had a girlfriend that used to obsess over the fact that I have constantly hard. I got the DiStefano thing. I got constantly hard nipples. They're not puffy, but they are constantly hard. She used to like. I used to give her piggyback rides because she was like short and kind of stout, and like she would fucking tweak my nipples and be like, I don't know why. It's just
Real
entertaining.
Jim Norton of you.
It wasn't like sexual. Like,
Tweak my
I don't
nipples.
I actually don't get off on like how my nipples.
No, I'm not into it. It
My
kind of
nick-
just tickles.
It's just
I'm
like-
not really into getting my salad tossed.
Well,
really either.
dude, I mean, look how hairy it is around those two. Like, do you really want? Like, I shave. Like,
They are hard right now. It's a warm night.
It's like fucking bizarre.
It's impressive.
Right? It's not impressive. I'm surprised I haven't started lactating like ever.
Same. This is the Gynecomastia podcast.
Dude, we were just tearing ourselves down today.
My friend had fucking any nipples. He was a
Really?
little fat kid, and they're just.
Dude,
I
Brandon
think
looked-
they're normal, like, but when he was fat, for some reason, they just like, I don't know.
It had like those like National Geographic titties. Like they were like like bigger than they should have been. And
me
like,
too.
No. Like not like the areolas. I mean like the hard part, like whatever the
long nipple,
yeah, it was
weird
like
udder.
you know what I mean. Like you ever see like a Nat Geo like a fucking African tribeswoman who's just got like a frisbee for a tit, like, and like it's just literally like it's all blown out. Like he had that and they were inverted. It was fucking bizarre. But I remember like we had when I was in Keys when I was a little kid, I would go there and he we would have Wacky Water Day. I'm fairly certain I got molested and I just
Mr. like definitely accused of molestation.
was he? You're kidding me.
Pretty sure.
Dude, he was at that summer
Pretty
camp.
sure he got like fired for rapey vibes.
Really?
It's in the documents.
Damn, dude. I need to confirm because isn't he like friends with parents? Was
I'm like 95% sure.
okay. I mean, I wouldn't
I
doubt
put
it.
1,000 on it.
I mean, that's like not bad odds. You got a few outs, but yeah, like
It's like the Yankees Bo Sox, so
Yeah.
it's like.
well, this year that'd be even money probably. They both suck.
No, I meant the time I bet the farm on the Yankees and the Red Sox. And they both fucking
662 or whatever. What was the bet? 620.
ass. Between they're both 820, so $1,640.
That's not bad. You had to do paperwork. That's
No, I didn't have to do any paperwork. Well,
you
yeah,
had to-
actually, I did. I had to get a membership. I didn't have to like.
sign it.
I just had to get anything above 1,200. You have to get a player's card. I'm like, I'm paying cash.
Dude,
Oh, but at the time, I dug myself out of the hole months later, but I laid off for a while, and I was super upset about that. I was like borderline suicidal. But like now, I don't know. Even the 7,900 I lost, like it's like whatever.
you make it back. Like it's not like you're down and out. Like it's like you're
No.
not sucking dick for fucking like.
I do all right now, so it's just like that's a lesson. Like
Yeah.
I'm not stoked I lost 8 bands, but like I'm not actively chasing it anymore. I
Yeah.
kind of got force stopped by fucking COVID, which was a good thing.
That is a good thing. It's like I kind of like had to like go to other means to like learn poker correctly because I started playing online. Remember when I used to call you and be like, "Yo, this shit's fucking rigged," and like it is rigged, but like it's like rigged in a way where like I understand how it's rigged,
I'm terrible at poker because it's boring. I just want to get action in every hand, and I'll have like fucking 8-2 offsuit, and I'm like all in.
You got this, Doyle Brunson.
Like I have no patience. I can't just sit there and grind for hours. Like
that was fun the other day though. That fucking tournament that I won. That was like
sick.
I chopped.
How'd the chop go?
Chop was cool, dude. If it wasn't anybody else, I wouldn't have chopped. I would have played it through. But the guy ended up being across the street from the Kingpin.
Mm-hmm.
His family owns that, and he's like, yeah, I went in there today, took the day off work when I got in, and then just came up here to play. And I was like, yo, man, it's weird that you work in a restaurant because that's like when I have the day off too.
Kitchen bros, and
dude.
Then you both chop, you both make out fucking like bandits. Probably make more than what you would have made in second place.
700 was second place. First place was like 1193, I think,
We
and
both
then
took like
933.
Yeah, fuck.
And then
That's
tipped. We both took like an even 9, tipped the dealers out 66 between the two of us. It was like one of those
66 each, or
no, it's the 33, the difference.
Fuck,
yeah,
dude, 877 in your pocket, 67.
Yeah, like dude, that
How much was parking?
Free, dude. Like,
is that they're all? Like,
yeah, it's complimentary as long as there's not a sports event going on. But I played the AM tournaments. The only thing was the Phillies game at 7:05.
Fucking parking around here is ridiculous,
dude. Borgata's the only place I actually don't mind paying to park because I'm getting the action I want there. And
and it's only a 5. I'll give you a small 5, but like Ocean City today, the lots were 25.
Holy shit! Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I ended up parking on like 7th and like fucking Wesley, and the Starbucks is on like 8th in the boardwalk, so it wasn't that bad of a walk. And then I ended up walking down to the Surf Mall and Jilly's and shit.
How was Surf Mall?
It's all right. It's the same shit. It's a little nicer, but it's still the same like. Stash cans, grinders, little metal one-hitters, posters.
Yeah,
they had one cool Mac Miller poster I almost bought. I didn't go in the black art room, but I was looking at the one side where they had the stash cans and all the tapestries and shit. Like, these stash cans aren't really necessary anymore. I can just have a fucking mason jar full of weed.
Yeah. Like this?
Nah, it's like the dummy decoy, like Arizona can, where the bottom screws off.
Dude, I'm in love with these fucking things.
I was a big fucking paper guy for fucking...
Well, because, like, I roll one, I can get, like, 4 heads on it at work. So, like, I've been, like, just rolling...
It's personal.
Dude, I mean, it is a personal, but, like, at work, like, you can just be, like, passing it around and, like, everybody's, able... It's not like you're just, like, fighting over a couple good hits. Like, you can just...
Regular size joints, yeah, it's too small.
Yeah, like, it's...
You could fit a good amount in those, man. You could fit almost 2 grams, probably.
I'm holding king-size rolling paper.
Yeah.
That's what, for the visual learners here on NPR. Yo, who wants to talk? I don't know where I was going.
Is that like a movie quote or something?
It's from Family Guy. Okay. I've been watching Family Guy while I'm going to sleep, and I was watching...
Oh, dude, the best. That was my whole life in, like, middle school.
Yeah.
I'd stay up till 11, watch both episodes, stay up till fucking 12, and you're tired at 6 a.m. the next morning.
Dude,
all tuckered out. It was worth it.
Oh, dude, did I tell you about this? I got stung in the palm by a bee today.
Ow.
I was walking in the woods. Look at that shit. Like, right there.
Fucking murder hornet.
Oh, I got the fucking... It's like it's pecker. And like, hey, no hand jobs are free.
Why'd you have your dick out in the woods?
I was trying to get this sting that...
I heard this how I get hard. Fuck Blue Chew. You get a hornet and you jam it on your helmet.
Trying to grab the bee and jerk it off with the bee so
I could suck my dad's dick.
No, I wanted my dick to get bigger, so I
wouldn't disappoint my dad.
Naturally. I don't know why all these jokes I'm trying to fuck my dad.
Bert fucks dogs. Joe fucks dads.
As long as it's not my own dad, fine.
Nope, just your dad.
It's not cool with that. I can assure you, dude. Did I tell you what I did?
That'd be real awkward.
Dude, no, I'll tell you. You want to hear actually awkward, like IRL awkward? This is what a dysfunctional family I have. So the other day, my dad comes home, and I was really gassy for whatever reason. And I walk up to him, and I just give him a big...
eating that collie pizza again, you faggot?
Oh, my God, I've been eating tons of it. Fucking kale and fucking chicken pizza tonight, my man. Oh, dude, I'm going to be gassy on the way in. Get a fucking like black coffee on the way in.
Low-carb king shit, baby.
That's why I'm like down to 159, man. Like,
you look, I was impressed when I walked in. I'm like,
dude, I
gained 5 from fucking eating cheesecake and Tina's ass.
I mean, that's not bad.
High caloric, a lot of chocolate.
I mean, you know, it is what it is. But Where the fuck was I going with that? Oh, what I was doing with my dad the other day. Yeah, so I gave him a bear hug when he walked in. I just ripped like fucking massive ass. I was giving him a bear hug. He's like, fuck you. But then he fucking freezes for a second, and it caught me off guard. But just rips a fucking even loud
fart.
Oh, dude, fucking put me to shame.
Fart.
And I just was like, oh my god. There's
Dad, you're freaking gross.
Dude, there was like a sec where I was like still fucking holding him, and I just felt his whole body vibrate from the fart.
Orgasm. Just felt his boner. Dad, oh my god, put that thing away.
Oh.
Come here.
Dude, I tell you, that's why I deleted all my social media. Come here.
That's rad. You should just block her.
Nah, I don't want to be. I've actually been less depressed, like not looking at what else is.
Dude, abso-fucking-lutely. I get the depression by comparison shit, where it's like, you're just looking at like these dumb broads, fucking the Pusad just out there like living their best life, fucking, or you just see like these super attractive people, just, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. You get
like
like the grass is always greener kind of shit.
I just 300 followers.
I envy the fact that people are so like dumb that they don't actually like have to think the way I think. Like I get pissed off when you see how I get when I see dice that aren't correct. Like that's like everything going on in my life is like, dude, you're on TikTok. The Chinese are measuring your face so that when eventually we do develop a social fucking credit score like they're going to do when they move to this fucking vaccine passport bullshit, like they're going to have an already built-in register of your face so that like you can't like forge a passport. Like they're going to have that technology that's already got the size and dimensions and like width of your eyes and shit. Like a fucking backlog of it so that you can't forge these documents. And like if you don't have one, well, tough shit, you're going to a camp. Like like it's very like maybe not in that fucking
the
order.
FEMA camps, man. It's fucking.
I mean, like it's just like I see them on there. It's like, yeah, but this dance is like so funny. And like I wish I could be that stupid. I really wish I could be a dog brain like that.
I have TikTok. I don't ever go on it.
I mean, each his own, man. I mean, I've
never posted on it. People just send me shit on there. I don't know.
JB sends me shit constantly on TikTok.
Used to. There was like 82 fucking unopened. I never opened them. And then one day I just went through and liked all of them. Didn't watch any of them. Just like, thanks.
So she goes through like periods of texting me.
Yeah. And
like
then she just
60 times and then doesn't text me for like 3 months.
Me and her used to be like buds. Like, not even on weird shit. Like, I don't know.
She was trying to make me jealous. You said that.
Probably, but like, I don't know.
No, you said like she asked if like it would be funny to like tell me if you were interested, like just ask if Jake's single. Like I mean, like I said, to each his own. Like if you wanted to date, by all means, you can have that. I didn't.
Like we were literally just like, she was like the homie that I met in North Carolina. Like I don't know. Like it wasn't.
Listen to me pipe around in the bathroom.
Yeah, like I don't know. But yeah, then she just kind of went ghost.
She does,
and then I try to like talk to her, and she's like not friendly.
It means that she's got a guy in her life, and
she does. She's a boyfriend.
Yeah, she's a fucking moron.
But then she'll pop up and be like blowing you up.
Yeah, because dude, she tells me like once in a while, like whenever she breaks up with her boyfriend after like the 2-month period that it always lasts, like she always like hits me up and is like, "I still love you." And I'm like, "I know." I'm like,
that's rad.
I love you too, but I don't care about you in that facet. Like I can't. We're toxic for each other. And she's like, "I get that." And I'm like, "Yeah, all right. Well, like,
but if feel like driving in Jersey and you want to
exactly. I was like, if you ever want to like
if you want to get it out of your system, sweetheart, I'll dump one in you.
Or
3.
Yeah, probably, dude. I could use it. I'm like worn out, but I'm also like I'm at like a like Nick Mullen level of like just disinterested in women right now. Like they're just.
I am too, and I have a girlfriend.
They're so fucking hard. Like they're so full of themselves, and I don't know how to tell them like, yo, you're not that like I know I'm not interesting. There's a reason me and you are making this for maybe 3 people, and like it's not that we're interesting. This is just a nice way to like vent, and it's like I kind of need this like to have like at least it being like a discourse. Like women don't have that. They just sit around and talk shit on the person that's not in the room, and then when one person comes in and the other person leaves, they talk shit on them. That's all their life is, and then just liking shit on Facebook that they're constantly competing with their friends to like one up. It makes no fucking sense. Like have a fucking personality. They all like in the course of one summer went to looking vaguely like each other too. They're like, I'm gonna have to bleep their names. were all distinct people at the beginning of summer, and now like they all look like almost identical.
Synced up.
Like their periods are all synced up. I don't know why I know that. But
That happens.
But yeah, like they're fucking like one was a brunette, one was a natural blonde, and then the other one's a dirty blonde, and now they're all like bleach blonde somehow. And it's like they go to the fucking hair salon and get that shit done. One of them started wearing glasses out of nowhere, and like the other one always
Make me look smart.
Dude, and then like they kind of have this like nervous hand wringing thing about them that they keep doing, and it's like I said the one looks like Mr. Burns, like a female Mr. Burns. Yeah, like exactly.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Smithers, go get me my 7 mile shrimp. But like, god damn, like I just like hear the inane shit they talk about, and it makes me want to fucking like punch a wall. I actually did. I fucking started punching the rag bag the other day. We got a rag bag. Yelsa was carrying it around. I just like fucking started.
But if one of them started blowing you, I think it would relieve all this tension.
I mean,
Yeah, that sigh right there said it all. He just had a massive sigh of relief. It's the same sigh. As soon as he fucking popped that joker in her mouth, he would just go,
yeah, you're right though. It would make it so much more.
started sucking it.
Dude, you know what's funny? Yusel always asks me, he's like, yo, if you had to choose someone to sleep with in the restaurant, who would it be? And I'd be like, you. And he'd be like, nah, really, which one of the women would you want to sleep with? And I said, every time. He's like, that's not a good answer. And I'm like, nah, man, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. And I know that's getting me a raise, or at least maybe a quarter for the effort.
At least an extra day off or something.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Some preferential treatment.
And he's like, I don't like the way your brain works.
Hey, okay, fucking Hot Wheels. Fucking get the
Hey, yo,
tone.
Hot Wheels.
Stupid. not even accurate racism.
No, I mean, it's like you're not wrong. Like you're kind of close. The Eastern Bloc is pretty close. Like the Middle East is technically
Some of them
Asia.
do. Some of them Russians and shit
Well,
in that one part.
So,
Look like-
well, yeah, all the way like out east. Like Siberia is predominantly Asia. Like most of Russia exists in Asia. Like it's a Eurasian country, but it's like one of those places on Earth where it's like such an anomaly with like how like actually large it is.
Huge, man.
Yeah, like so most of the populace is located like in the European part of it because of like I guess just Soviet times or whatever.
Moscow and all that
Moscow and St. Petersburg are towards the east. I think Moscow is the one that's like kind of inland, and then St. Petersburg is on the river. I think one of them used to be Stalingrad, if I'm not mistaken. I'm probably getting all this wrong. I'm fucking high, but yeah, like there's like all these like oblasts. They're like towns that are like out east. And like there's this one YouTuber I watch. She goes by Yeah Russia. Got like a huge crush on her. Fucking
What's her name?
Yeah Russia.
Okay.
She's foxy, man. She's foxy, but she's like fan of dogs.
Right now.
Dude, check her out. She's cute. She's like, but yeah, she like talks about what like life is like. And
Jerk
like,
off to her videos later.
no, like, you know what's weird is like I was thinking about like, yeah, I could probably fap to this, but then like I actually thought like I want to be this girl's friend. Like she seems like very genuine, and like I'm half Russian. Like I kind of
Yeah,
like,
she's hot as fuck.
dude, like, but like her videos are just
Pink
like,
hair. Oh,
yeah, like
muddle 'em.
fucking dude, vixen, man. It's absolutely
Shout out to Russia.
like there's like one where she's just like hanging out with the town drunk.
My name is Natasha, and this is my channel about life in Russia. Today, I'm in my hometown, Spassk, and as you all know, I came here for my beloved...
My dick is so hard. I want to bang a Russian so bad.
They're fucking foxy. Russians at the strip club are the best because they're just robots. I love it. They're just like no emotion. They're just like, you like, yeah, all right, I keep doing, all right.
That one Flyers game where the two hot Russian chicks were
Oh,
flirting
no,
with me,
dude.
trying to get us to come back to their apartment, and I just clammed up and was like,
I don't think that's the way that went down. That was what happened?
yeah, they were sitting next to me, and they were like flirting with us the whole time.
Oh, were
There's
they?
4 of us. It was the same night the kid tried to fight me or whatever.
I remember that. I think I was
Yeah.
like blackout drunk at that game. I
It
know
was
for a
like
fact-
Stu next to me, and they were trying to get me and Stu to go back to their apartment,
Oh, hell yeah.
and I just like didn't. I blew
Break
it.
your fucking neck.
I blew it.
Break
I
your
was so
fucking
they
neck.
were so hot and like drunk and down, and I was terrified, dude. I'm such a pussy.
I mean, everybody fucking whiffs. I whiffed on that threesome a couple of years ago.
I didn't even swing.
I mean,
I just went down looking.
that's a good analogy.
Guy watches fucking baseball.
Fucking nerd.
Chippy Diamonds.
Dude, I've told you about the threesome I turned down, right?
Yeah, weren't they like 16 though?
No. They weren't 16.
They were 15.
They were 12. They were children.
I didn't turn that one down.
Holy shit. Yeah, this is
my dad and my Uncle Paul.
But no, I was like driving. We used to hang out at Wawa after work when all the kitchen crew was like still minors, and like we would just like sit on the balcony at that Avalon Wawa. You know, like the thing they have out front where it's like do not loiter, and like we loiter there anyway because we like they just knew we were locals and we'd do it every night. Just sit out there. I'd smoke a Black and Mild back in the day. They like thought I was fucking badass.
Hell yeah.
So like, there's this one night. It was like right after I got caught cheating on her too. So like maybe like a couple of weeks after that happens.
Cool guy club.
Fucking
The fucking
yeah.
Your
Fucking
mom's
bad.
house thing.
Dude, but so I got caught cheating on her, and she was like all pissed at me. So I'm like hanging out at Wawa, and there's this kid that like usually didn't hang out with us named Phil. Shout out Phil. And side note, Phil is his last name, which I'm gonna have to bleep, but I think it would be funny if he's going to school for engineering. I said he should become an electrical engineer so he can have a company called.
Bleep.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny though. But anyway, Phil hang out.
Phil.
Yeah, Phil was hanging out with us this night, and there's these girls that he knew that were like from the same high school we went to, and they were staying at a shore house that they had to themselves. They had like the party house, and it was like kind of near where he was staying. So Phil was like, "Yeah, what are you guys up to?" And they're like, "Oh, we're just drunk. We're trying to get some food from Wawa." And this kid with us was like hitting on them and like just being completely douchey about it. But then like they see my truck and they're like, "Oh, you have a really nice truck." And I was like, "Thank you, I just bought it, like my mom died." And like kind of played that card. They were like,
a little layup.
"Oh dude, easy as fuck, easy as."
I got
like,
fucking Dave's cousin over here.
yeah, dude. He was just fucking laying it on them. Like, I have a truck too. I got a smokestack and a PA system I just put in there, and they're like, "Yeah, whatever."
I got
kid.
my Uncle Dave.
And then like, dude,
Is his last name really?
yeah. PP, yeah, but he no, like so like he was just like pissing him off, and then Phil's like, "I gotta go."
No, not to
This one, yeah, there we go.
Thank you.
But he yeah, like so he just like set him up for me, and then they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna walk home," and then I was like, "Ladies, I would just like to give you a word of precaution. You know, Avalon, you guys aren't like 19.
You're not from here.
And like you guys
They're
are
not
walking
19.
around."
How old were they? 18?
They were 19.
Ah, okay.
They were 19. They were of age. They were the freshmen in college or seniors in high school or some shit. But like I don't know. They were like the one was 19 and
I got held back in kindergarten.
They were blonde. Like, but yeah, like the one just was like we were walking back and I was like, "Nah, like don't walk. Like you could get caught by the cops, get a drunk and disorderly. Like don't. We'll just drive you. You're like 6 blocks away. It's not a problem." They're like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Yeah, absolutely."
To my basement.
So they hop in the car. One of you guys can ride with me. And they're like, "No." And like one hops in the back seat, the other one hops shotgun. The one in the back seat is reaching behind the seat and feeling my head because I had just shaved it. She's like, "Hey, so like we got a bunch of booze. Like, do you want to come like drink with us?" And I was like, "I'm sorry, ladies, I have a girlfriend and I just I don't drink with minors." And they're like,
faggot.
And they're like, "No, for real, like come drink with us." And I was like, "Ladies, I can't. I'm sorry." And then they got out of the car. They got out of the car. One of them comes back and goes, "Do you want my number just in case?" And I was like, "It's probably best we leave it at this." And she's like, "Okay, thank you. It was very nice to meet you. Thank you for driving us home." I was like, "Anytime, ladies."
If you would have saw them again, they would have blown you so hard.
Punched the steering wheel from the end of fucking Avalon Boulevard to the fucking Route 9.
You definitely jerked off to pictures of other women that night.
I almost ripped my dick off. Like, we're almost ripped it clean off. I'm like mad again.
Isn't that the fucking worst? When you think of something and get re-mad, you get more mad. It hurts even more.
I was blowing a fucking ginger the whole fucking time. So like I was like, I could have fucking killed a dream of mine. Like I'm gonna have to go to
My
Vegas.
jaws dropped.
Dude, I was like pissed as fuck at myself. But like I'm mad at myself again. You know, I think we should just leave
What
it
a
at that.
douche.
Dude, I want to punch. I want to kick my own ass right now.
That's so cringe.
Dude, I'm mad at myself.
They were probably sweating it even more.
You want to know a cruel irony
He's
too?
so nice. Oh
want-
my god, what
yeah.
a gentleman.
Yeah, you
Who
want
really
to
cares about her?
cruel.
If you saw them at a bar like 2 months
I
later,
have no idea what they look like.
so they magically turned 21 in 2 months, and you saw them like shortly after, and you said like you were single, they would have fucking ate your asshole in the bathroom.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. Like, oh my god.
Dude, there's this picture that I had on Facebook. It's like one of my very first pictures.
Or they would have told you to fuck yourself. Sometimes.
Pussy!
Yes.
Queer!
a lot of times.
Ladies, get out of my inner monologue.
I've blown with a lot of women, and so I'm scared of them, and
Well, they're terrifying.
they give you those choosing signals like briefly, and if you don't accept them, then they
they're
think
like
you're a fucking pussy. And they're so dry.
they're just like an enigma, and like none of the fun part of life. It's like, oh, I like men that chase me. I like men that like enjoy the pursuit. It's
I've
like
had chicks like throw pussy in my face. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to hang out.
I'm not hungry.
And then and they're like,
Get out of the way.
All right, well, I'm
Play
gonna
and
go.
chill.
And they always get like long-term boyfriends immediately after. Yeah. Tried all the time in the world. I was sick and just felt faint all the time. It's good.
He said
It's like, yo, I'm gonna pass out. Heart pounding. This was before that.
Dude, do you remember there was that one time you bowled like 258, I think, at Kingpin, and you were like the whole time you were like really quiet. I thought you were just like really deep in concentration, so I like didn't fuck with you or anything. And then you're like, dog, I was having a panic attack, like third frame, and then like I just started bowling real good, and you just like didn't say anything.
I had to like go outside after that. And shit.
I feel like I hit
Yeah,
the pedal like 10 times before I went in.
Dude. Thought I was gonna pass out.
Dude, like
Freaking out.
This is another thing. Like, chicks are like, yeah, I go bowling and I suck at bowling, but I just have fun because I'm with my friends. It's like, yo, my bowling stories fucking rule. There's this one time I picked up a, what was it, the 6-8 or whatever? Or no,
It was a pretty gnarly split.
that was like it was like the 4, no,
4-7 or whatever.
yeah, 4-7, because it was like I bowled at Brooklyn, left I left the 2-pin. So it was the one.
I don't know the pins,
One,
honestly.
yeah.
I have to look
It was
at
the
the
one,
chart.
yeah. It's like the one behind the fucking the 3-pin. So it was the 3-pin. 1, 2, 3. So it was the third pin and then the 8-pin, and I fucking nailed that. And I like fucking flipped out. I think I bought his pool or whatever afterwards.
I hit the one that was like the.
You hit it.
It was this. If this one's the 7 on the left, and it was the one in front of the 10 on the right, which would be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 split.
Yeah, you went all the way across town.
Yeah.
It's like the 7-10 split, but like one,
The
in front. Yeah.
That was a fun one. We were watching Kingpin last night, and
Such a good movie.
the Amish dude early on, they're in the Lancaster Alley, and Woody Harrelson asks him what his average is, and he says 265, 270. And my brother-in-law Jack bowls, and so do I. Obviously, dirt, and fucking,
This guy fucks.
Fucking, but right away, both of us were like, 270, get the fuck out of here.
Oh wait, you've never seen Kingpin?
I've seen it, but years ago. But both right away, we were like, "That's a fucking
They do everything better and a
unbelievable."
half.
Yeah, that's an unbelievable average. And then he left, so he never got the resolution. But like 30 minutes later in the movie, he's like, he only rolled like a 160 or something. He's like, yeah, well, my grandfather taught me to roll 15 frames. We don't roll fucking 10 frames.
We're Amish. We do everything better and a half.
Yeah.
Like, I love that. I love that they just keep saying we've been Munsoned. But there's this like one scene in that film that just makes me laugh like so fucking hard. It's the scene at the like kind of towards the end where they just have him dressed like a wigger for whatever reason, and he's just like drinking a 48 ounce. And
his
like
brother comes.
yeah, and like
It's
picks
time
him
to
up.
go.
It's time to go, and he's like fucking
No,
like
over my dead body. And he's
like-
like, it's time to go. And he's like,
licking a
okay.
chick's tits like
Yeah.
openly. And, like,
He so vehemently denies right away. He's like, over my dead body. He's about to roll. If he hits the spare, we win, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, brother, it's time to go home. He's like, okay. And he gets up.
when I get off work at the end of the night, I say my hair usually looks like Bill Murray's at the end of that one. It's all fucking crazy because I'm going bald. It's like so
His
bad.
comb overs flopped to
Dude,
the
it's just
opposite
like
side.
his hair's behind
I
his
hadn't
hair.
seen it, and my dad's such a fucking pole smoker. Like, I saw it when I was younger, but I didn't remember how it ended, and I'm like, maybe Woody wins. And like,
Nah.
literally as that like final bowling scene's wrapping up, my dad's like, yeah, fucking Bill Murray wins by 1 pin. He hits this strike. I'm like,
Thanks,
bro, what the
cocksucker.
fuck? He's like, you said you saw it. I'm like, yeah, when I was like 9. Like, I don't remember it. What the fuck? He always does that shit. Like, a good scene will be coming up in the movie, and he's like, watch, this guy pops out from behind the tree. And I'm like,
You
bro,
motherfucker.
like, don't. And then he's famous for like, he'll put 20 minutes of a movie on like HBO, and he's like, damn, I'm gonna flip it. I'm like, I'm fucking fully invested in this fucking dumb movie. Like, you leave on Godzilla versus King Kong. I want to see who wins. Now, that's actually one he put on. We were smoking in the garage, me and Tina, and like trying to leave. It was like 11. He's like, you gotta come in and watch some of King Kong versus Godzilla. It's so good. And I was like, nah, I gotta go. Actually, it's fucking 11:30 on a school night.
Dude, what's funny is like there's this dichotomy of my parents that I kind of miss, and I'm like nostalgic for it. Where my dad will just watch anything that's on, and my mom would be instantly disapproving of most things that were on because she was just like, "Oh, I hope this isn't too violent." Like we like made her sit through Scarface one time just to fuck with her.
Oh my god.
Like, she was just like, that was
chainsaw scene 15 minutes in.
She's just like, it was like so unnecessarily brutally violent. We're like, yeah,
Did she
that's
ever
the
see
point.
Saw?
Yeah, she actually liked Hostel of all things.
I didn't see that one.
Hostel's the Eli Roth movie about like European backpackers getting like sold into like sex, but like murder, torture, slavery.
I have a special set of skills.
Yeah, kind of similar to that, but it's like
That movie was really cool when it came out, but it
Taken?
is like a
Yeah.
meme at this point. But I saw it at the right age. I was like 13 or 14. I'm like, damn, Liam Neeson's a fucking badass. He's really like a grandpa. He's like
You wanna know
67 in that movie. He
wanna
like
know-
drives a car across a boat. Like the action scene at the end was like so ridiculous, but it was great.
You want to know something kind of funny about Liam Neeson?
What's that?
He used to be a school teacher, and he apparently stopped being a school teacher
I am
because
Mr. Neeson.
he beat the shit out of a kid. He like straight up belted a
I have a
kid,
special set of skills.
beating an autistic child, going off like an air raid siren. You bring this fucking
Is that
kid.
why he beat him?
I have no fucking idea. You bring this fucking tard around me parts. All the other kids are trying to fucking learn, and I can't get this fucking kid to shut up. He's talking about fucking coming in jars and My Little Pony. I had no idea what the fuck he's
Holy fuck, you know about that?
Yeah.
Oh my
Dude,
fucking
Corey
god.
Flockstra? Dude,
I don't know shit about it, but Tina's older sister was like fucking telling like this 30-minute story about it. It was like a whole big thing, and like
Dude, Corey Flockstra. Dude, so this is something Ian and I quote like nearly daily at work, and everybody just is like, "What the actual fuck are you talking about?"
I didn't even understand it, but her older sister was like, the story was,
Major. Sir. What's up? What's up? My name is Corey Flockstra. And I don't know about you, but... Okay, how do I say this? What's a cum jar? We need to stop this cum jar nonsense. I trying to figure out why we should stop it. It's just gross, okay? If you have a supply of cum in a jar, you are stupid. Stop collecting your cum in a jar. Do it like me. Just put it in the toilet or on the floor.
I don't know what.
On the floor.
Clean up later. Just stop collecting your cum in a jar because that's just fucking gay. Just stop it. 'Cause you're putting lots of shit in a jar. You're putting My Little Pony, fucking gross SFW shit, and cats. Why the fuck are you putting fucking cats in a jar? Y'all need to stop.
Dude, like... Yeah, Ian and I will just fucking say that. Just knock it off. Alright, stop it. I fucking
I
like
keep getting them wrong. I didn't mean to hit that one. I wanted fucking that one. My face hurts. My face hurts. My face hurts. My face hurts. My face hurts.